What's going on, guys? Destin the RV Guide here. Today I am doing a quick tour before it starts to downpour on us on the 2019 Keystone Springdale 266 RL that we just took in recently. I actually took this in myself. I know the backstory behind it. A little bit too big for the folks that bought it and needed something smaller. So let's go through this thing, kind of take a peek at it. So power tongue jack at the front, two 20-pound LP tanks are going to be right underneath there. And then our battery tray is right behind that. You do have a solar auxiliary port if you wanted to add a solar panel over to the side. And you got a nice little rock guard here. The Springdale lineup's entry level through Keystone, but they add a lot of the Keystone specifics that kind of set it apart a little bit. Pass-through storage is ample on this one. You can see wood framing on the Springdale lineup, and then towards the back end on that other side there is going to be where your water pump is. Power stabilizers on this one with a couple of fold-out steps, one to the bedroom and then one into the living area back there. Just a quick peek up underneath. So it is enclosed on the underbelly there. Pretty well clean under here. Nothing jumping out is scary to me per se. And let's keep on going. So outside shower on the door side. So you got some form of running water. You got a TV hookup out here. You got 110 power. And a power awning that's about the full length of the coach here. You got outdoor speakers. On the back part of it here, no ladder, but that's due to the window. They didn't have a place to put the brackets there. Power's going to be on the back side of the coach here, and your backup camera up top. You're prepped for it, I should say. Does come with a spare tire and then a rack and pinion based slide system on the back. I'll give you an idea where your tank releases are. Underneath the slide out, right next to the corner of the slide, is going to be your tank pulse, and that's your only location for the dump, so no Y pipe needed or anything. Alright, let's get on in this thing. So, pretty traditional rear living setup, but they kept this fairly well clean here. So, again, 266 RL, your 26-foot box, about 30 foot in total length, give or take. At the back, we have that big window that we walked around outside. A little bit of overhead storage, and you can kind of see the beveled roof on it too, so it doesn't look like much, but you get probably an extra 2 inches of head height out of it, which if you're tall, it makes a difference. The recliners will actually recline, and you got a nice little middle piece here. Breaker box is right in that end table in the center, so you can actually access it with the slide in. It's utilitarian and it works, so that's good. Windows will actually open in all these. They're not picture windows, which is nice to see. In the slide out, little jackknife couch. That'll drop down to a bed if you need the extra sleeping. There's storage underneath the bed there too. And I'm willing to bet, nice little flip down cup holder in the center. Pretty standard dinette size. Does drop down to a bed if you need the extra sleeping. There is deep storage underneath the dinette too. A little bit of a pain to get to. You got to lift up the cushions there, but you do have access for deep storage. And that kind of moves us into the entertainment center. So pretty decent viewing angle from the recliners. They're right onto it. You can fit a decent sized TV, maybe up to 40 inches or so. There's a little bit of overhead storage above that as well as beneath it. Speakers are built into it, so you can pair your TV and do inside and outside speakers. Kind of a fully fledged system. And before we get too much deeper, let's go through the kitchen here. So as we walked in, I don't know if you caught it, there's a little hidey hole over on the entry side. So you got a full drawer there. And a little spot for a trash can, which is nice to see. One bay, plastic sink, traditional faucet. They give you a window that actually looks out to campside, which is pretty nice. A little bit of storage up above. Enough space for a stack of plates and a couple of cups at least. Microwave range hood, 3-burner cooktop right underneath there, and it should have a fancy Yeah, fancy blue LED that you can light up for a night light. Small oven, but it's a usable oven. And then a Dometic, I think 6 cubic foot gas and electric fridge. So enough for a few days of food. I wouldn't be going for a month on end. You'll be hitting the grocery store. A little bit of storage up above the fridge too, so you get a little bit more up there. Side aisle bath or a middle bathroom in this one. So traditionally it makes it a little bit tight, but it's functional. So you have your commode right there, sink next to your medicine cabinet, a little bit of storage underneath, and then a shower stall right there. And this is where that beveled roof comes in, that angled roof, because I could stand up in here and it's close, but I do got enough. So I always feel bad doing that because I try not to leave a boot print in the shower. And that gets us into the master. So you got a pocket door. You can close off the master suite. You got a queen size bed in the front here. Access to leave from the master. So if you got somebody sleeping in the living room or something like that, you don't have to wake them up to get outside. Partial wardrobes on both sides of them. So you got a little bit of hanging storage. 110 power on both sides of the bed too, so you can plug in your phones and stuff. You know, one of the big things I'm looking for in a used coach, I don't see any signs of like, you know, major water intrusion or anything like that. It doesn't smell like a used camper in here, which is nice to see. A little spot to mount a TV right up there. And that's about the tour of it. If I missed anything that should have been pointed out, please let me know. Happy to answer any questions, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.